To the people who knew Travis Manion and Brendan Looney, it was no surprise that the two became fast friends. As roommates at the Naval Academy, they shared a love of country and, sadly, the same tragic ending. Both were killed while on duty for our country. Travis in Iraq and Brendan in Afghanistan. Now their families are doing all they can to make sure that their deaths and others will not be in vain. Janet Manion is the mother of the late First Lieutenant Travis Manion. Amy Looney is the widow of Navy SEAL Brendan Looney, and they're my guests today. First of all, so sorry for your tragic loss. It's so hard to see those pictures of them together. I mean, they were best of friends, and Amy, you were part of the group with them, right?
Absolutely.
So please, if you can, share your wonderful memories of the people that you loved.
Oh my goodness, I don't even know where to begin. I mean, I met Brendan back in 2003, and we had been dating and got married in 2008. So Travis, we we're both very close friends with when Brendan was at the Naval Academy, and they continued their friendship all the way up until 2007, and obviously something that will carry forth always in the future now that they're laying at rest next to each other.
So we have a young widow here, and then we have a mother who mourns for the loss of her son. Tell us about Travis.
Well, Travis was special. He was just he loved people, he loved living, and he loved doing things for others. So that's why through our foundation, we honor the fallen by challenging the living. It's something we have to keep their spirits alive, all the brave men and women that's sacrificed for our freedoms.
Mm-hmm. So many people would think to themselves, wow, when I lose somebody from my family, maybe I would just sit at home and never do anything ever again. But the two of you have decided to do something so wonderful, and here you are making this race that you've created. It's now in 35 cities across the country. Tell me about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's an amazing way for everyone in the community. We want to make sure that, of course, personally, to honor Brendan and Travis, but to honor all men and women in uniform, to honor all the firefighters, EMTs, police officers that we have lost over, the last 10 years as of September 11th. Mm-hmm. And we're doing a 5K in, thanks to the efforts of Chevrolet, we're able to fund something that's so wonderful, and it's going to create such an impact to help. Even if you come out, you run the race, you volunteer, you cheer, that's your way of showing support that we can honor all of these people that have made such a huge sacrifice for the country.
So Janet, what is the big announcement today, that you've partnered with General Motors and Chevrolet?
Yes, the General Motors Foundation and Chevrolet has stepped into the arena and rose to the occasion to make our dream a reality. Travis spent, before he left on his second tour to Iraq, he came up here and spent the day with Rescue One right here in New York City, and after telling 9/11 stories, he came home with the hat they had given him. And on the back it said, 9/11, never forget. And he handed it to his father and he said, Dad, wear this while I'm gone. This is why we are in Iraq and Afghanistan.
Sometimes people forget, because it's been 10 years now, why exactly we ended up in those two countries, and it was all coming back to 9/11. I want to get your thoughts on something now that's going on there, because the memorial is finally going to be built and going up, and just the other day they put in this cross, as you can see on our screen here. It was a structure from the steel from the World Trade Center towers that happened to come out looking that way, and now a group of atheists suing to have that removed. Amy, your thoughts on that?
I mean, it's, I think it's to each his own, and if that's what, the way that they want to do it, it's, I think, Janet, what do you think about that one?
Well, to me it's comforting, and I know it's probably comforting to a lot of people, but that's what's so great about America. We can voice our opinion, and that's what our brave men and women fight for every day, the freedom to do that. So God bless America.
Well, that's what it's all about, and that's what your loved ones were doing for our nation when they tragically lost their lives. We thank you so much for their service, and if people want to learn more about how to get involved in the races that you are now behind, they can go to foxandfriends.com. We will link them to your websites.
Thank you so much.
Janet and Amy, thank you so much.
Thank you.